to town place, long live the queen! Boy, does she look angry. Well, she's been stuck in you know, my Steam library for a week. She's probably not happy about that. So yeah, my mood is angry, very angry. A little bit depressed, kind of willful, a little bit pressured, but she's still okay. Let's see. Well, that's my mood. Let's look at my skills.
Switch channel to general chat. What in the on project?
He joins at the wrong time. No, he's on here. Okay. I completely forgot what I was doing last time. Well, I'm trying to get my crystal back, so I needed some accounting to get into the treasury. I needed more presents too to get there. And I've got a lot of enemy countries doing all sort of weird shit, so I need some military strategy. Oh yeah, I chopped off some people's heads. I did that too. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for military strategy and swords. So weapons, swords, and military strategy. Week 11. You practice slow swings to move your blade to precisely marked targets, building up your muscles and control. You drill with a partner, attacking and blocking in careful timed patterns. Okay. In the afternoon, you study the strengths and weaknesses of different weapons and battle formations. Bonus for being angry. I received a report on the outcome of the battle against the Ixionites. You succeeded in driving them out of Marie, but it cost you almost a full battalion of soldiers and a great deal of material. Okay, so I sent thousands of people to their death. Well, almost 1,000 people. 965 soldiers died. The Duke of Marie will be happy, but we could have done better. You also receive a letter informing that Tomtaru, Duke of Sedna, will be arriving for an official visit next week. Okay, I finished studying. Where do I want to go? Oh, if I attend the service, I will be a little less angry. Maybe I can talk to my father again about that thing. No. Dad, if this trouble with Ixion started years ago, why didn't Mom fix it? She's gonna be a nag. Your mother told the Duke of Marie and the Duchess of Hellas that it was their problem, and they should sort it out themselves. Oh, should I have done that? The situation is different now. Everyone on all sides wishes to see what sort of queen is coming to the throne. Everyone is judging me. I wanted to talk about the crystal, but no, he didn't. Still the same as yesterday, mainly angry. Let's look at my skills. Suga Sedna is coming in, so maybe I want to know more about foreign affairs and foreign intelligence. I think I'm gonna do that. History and intrigue. Okay, history, foreign affairs, intrigue, foreign intelligence. Okay, week 12. 30. Tambula to the north underwent a peasant revolution shortly after you were born. The nobles either fled or were killed, and the new rulers have so far refused to establish official diplomatic ties with Nova. While they are not friendly, neither are they enemies. At least, not yet. The domain of Sanjia, across the sea to the west, has been steadily increasing in size and now controls a wide range of coastline, as well as most of the navigable rivers. Let's see. There is Tomtaru, Duke of Sedna. He is 26 years old. Ah, Your Highness, what a pleasure it is to meet you in person at last. Your description did not do you justice. A flattery test. Really?
I don't know how to deal with handsome older men paying me compliments. I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted my humble offering. A jewel for a jewel. But you are the most...
Oh, is that the guy that gave me the necklace?
I hope that this is only the beginning of a mutually beneficial relationship. A union between us would bring stability to both our peoples. He really does want to marry me.
Ooh, accept his offer or politely decline. He is almost twice my age. 14, he's 26. No.
I need to let him down gently. I am not marrying you. I'm only 14! That may not have been gentle.
I see.
I regret the misunderstanding.
I don't think we will have good relationships with Sedna. Bleh. Okay. Maybe I should be a little less angry. You attend services in the castle grove, letting the peace of the ritual calm your heart. You're still angry. Okay. What else is going to happen? I don't know yet. Can we... No. Presence is still minus 0.66. Foreign affairs... Foreign intelligence. The biggest bonus right now is because she's angry in military and in weapons. So, let's make her do that again. Military... logistics. Weapons... archery. Okay, seems good. You learn about the types and amounts of food required for an army on the march, and how long they will remain edible. You will learn how to twist and wax bowstring from a variety of fibers. Could be helpful. You are requested to stand in judgment. A woman has been convicted of attempting murder and requests the mercy of the crown. Your Highness, this slattern dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. Which sister? Coruscant, the Duchess of Mead. Ah, again something I failed. She alright? She is unharmed. We caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul spew.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's just as it is. Them devils killed my brother and broke my mom's heart. Lighter they did. And when she went to see why he'd not come back, she'd gone for a soldier when he never would. He weren't the only one either. I waited 10 years for my chance to get my own back. That's justice.
You see, she's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with it. I don't know what this is all about. Either way, murder is a serious crime, but... Put her to work, imprison her, or execute her. Well, she's not supposed to take justice into her own hands. So... I'll put her to work. This woman failed in her goals. She harmed no one. I do not require her life. If she kept far away from your sister's court, she will no longer be a threat. I am indenturing her, not pardoning her. She will serve as a heavy laborer in northern Ursa. She should be made an example. She should be drawn and quartered in a public square. You. Okay. Afraid also decreases my angriness. I'm gonna explore the castle a bit. You wander through the parts of the castles where other people rarely visit, but find little except spider webs. Yuck! And she's still pissed. Okay, let's look at the skills. Military, of course, because she's pissed. And weapons. Maybe I should learn a bit more about the history, even though that doesn't give me that big of a bonus. And then military. history and military. Good. Naval strategy, history, Novan history. You learn that the sea is not something you hold, it is something you travel across. Naval strategy ensures your free travel while denying it to your enemies. You read about the history of your domain. Hundreds of years ago, Nova was the center of a great empire, spanning the length of the western coast as well as a few island territories. Over time, your influence has waned. As you are walking one day in the gardens, you hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single dry leaf flutters in its talons. My divination failed and my falcons failed. Okay. That's funny, I thought owls were nocturnal. I guess I was wrong. When you return to the castle, your father is waiting for you. There are reports that a Keithong has been sighted leaving the old forest. I know nothing. Lore failed, Novan history failed. A beast with the body of an enormous golden cat, a sharp beak and spikes on its back. Several disappearances in southern Caloris are already thought to be the work of this creature. The traditional policy in stray beasts is to hope that they return to the forest and stay there. Hunters are no match for such creatures. You would only make it angry and waste more lives. So, we just let it eat people. Everyone dies in the end. That makes me more depressed. Where do I want to spend it? Let's go to the treasury again. That just makes me angry. Skills. Well, I'll increase in counting some more. Because I do need to go in there. I want my crystal back. Yep. Counting. And well, just let's keep it in accounting and trade. So economics, accounting, economics, trade. Done. You learn that even the smallest of villages has a central market where locals can trade what they have grown or made with others who have different skills. You learn about the concept of diminishing returns, a point after which spending more on a particular project fails to improve and it is more previously spending did. My accounting is now 50, you may not increase this skill until your other economic skills at 25. That's sad. Remember that the festival of the Good Lady is approaching. There will be public celebration and the commoners followed by a great gala for the nobility. As queen you will be accepted to lead the procession and take part in a ceremonial plan to possibly give a speech. However, since you are not yet crowned, it is not required and you may not be safe to expose you to the public. Outside of the castle you are less well protected. If anyone needs you harm, think on it now and decide later. There's a letter for you as well. It's from Bryony. I went to school with her, but she's a couple of years older than me. Her mother is the Duchess of Mead. She's complaining that her mother still won't let her come home for the holidays. Apparently her uncle Kevin is absolutely furious about the woman's trial. He's bored and looking for an adventure, but I don't have any to suggest to her. Okay, so I am going to have to give a speech, so I'll better do this. Sitting in on court sessions is not fun at all, but it pleases your father, and it may be important for your future. Okay, she's no longer angry. She is depressed. Completely depressed. I mean, it can't get any higher than that. So, public speaking is 0 with a -2 bonus, which means I won't gain anything in public speaking. So I better not publicly speak. However, I might be able to dance. So I'm gonna get dancing up for the gala. And then I need to get these up for accounting. So agility, dance, economics, production. You practice courtesying, standing and walking across the floor in a graceful manner. You learn that the Sunset Bay of the coast of Dachi, Mazumba, is a prime location for fishing. Wow, very interesting. Today is the procession and planting for the Festival of the Good Lady. Will you be leading the parade? If you have any concerns about your safety, please stay here. The people will recover from disappointment. If we lose you, there is no recovery. I'll lead the parade. I'm not afraid. I'm going to be the best parade leader ever. You prepare your best gown for the occasion, then walk slowly through the town with your attendants. It would not be appropriate for you to wear a sword, but you do walk with a sturdy golden scepter that's taller than you are. At the end of the route, you help the priestess turn over the earth for the new tree to be planted, and I failed in a decoration and something else. Then the new life is blessed, and all the attendants join in song. The procession regroups to return to the castle. Okay. I don't want to be depressed again. So I need to get rid of this angry. You attend services in the castle grove, letting the peace of the ritual calm your heart. My mood is still depressed. Current mood depression. Bonus to expression, animal handling, penalty to royal demeanor, conversation, and athletics. I'll never get this up. Though animal handling is very high right now. Okay, let's see. Need to get one of these up. So I'm gonna go for trade this time. And let's see what else. Where is decoration? It's with expression. Maybe we should get that up too. So decoration and trade. Expression, decoration, economics, trade. Done. You discuss the nature of beauty, looking around at landscapes, objects, and people and comparing their aesthetic elements. You learn that individual peddlers travel between villages, and cities. Some on foot with packs and mules, others riding horses or wagons. Sometimes different wagons group together to form a caravan. Are you ready for the grand ball? I should have danced. All the nobles in the domain are here to see you, to see their queen. You finish dressing and descend to the stairs to make a grand entrance. All around, the rich and powerful pause in their activities to gaze upon you, the ruler of them all. My presence failed, my elegance failed, my composure failed, and my decoration failed. I failed everything! Seeing yourself reflected in so many eyes makes you want to run away and hide. So I'm more afraid and I'm pressured. After a moment you force yourself to carry on, but you're sure they've all seen you hesitate. Your father waits for you at the bottom of the stairs and offers you his arm. The first dance is for us. He guides you gently around the dance floor, never rushing you. It's fun to dance with your father, but the look in his eyes is so sad. After this you must choose your own partner. There are a number of men who hope to catch your eye. The Duke of Kigal alone has brought 3 eligible sons, all near your age. You look around the room at all your possible partners, which is to say, everyone. No one may begin dancing until you do. You can pick whomever you want, and you will not be denied. Okay, someone my age, someone younger than me, someone older than me, someone already married, someone scandalous. Let's go with someone scandalous. You don't want everyone assuming that whoever you pick first is your intended marriage partner, so why not make your choice as ridiculous as possible? With that in mind, you approach the Duchess of Ursel. You admit to yourself that you were hoping such an outrageous act would cause her to lose some of her composure, but she remains unruffled. At least a chorus of shocked whispers around you as you take your place on the floor is gratifying. Dancing with a real partner feels quite different from dancing with your father. You knew him, knew his steps like a part of you. Now every move is a mystery, and I failed my dancing test. Unfortunately, you lose track of which steps you're supposed to do when, and trip over your own feet. Oops. Between the dances, there is time for the guests to mingle, chat, and sample tiny bits of exquisite food. During a lull in the music, Banyan, the Duke of Marie, taps an elegant fingernail against a wine glass, letting the clear note ring throughout the room. Who is he? Age 31. Okay, single. If I might have your attention, I believe we should offer our compliments to our lovely hostess. Her bravery and courage keep our borders defended. Everyone applauds politely. As the gala continues, you take the opportunity to observe nobles that you rarely see. Yes, Gwenelle, for instance, the young lady of Sudbury, only months older than you and due to finally inherit control of her duchy soon. Or Adele, the youngest daughter of the Duchess of Lilla and a fierce sportswoman. She was a few years ahead of you at school and the absolute terrors of the ball fields. No, Bryony. She had said her parents were leaving her stuck at school this season. Her parents are here, dancing together, the Duke concert clutching his Duchess positively tight. Possessively tight. Strange that there's no sign of your cousins though. Shouldn't they be here? Your aunt and uncle are here, of course. It would be scandalous if they hadn't come, Minerva being so close by. Sense magic is failed. It's nice to be able to enjoy time with friends and family, isn't it? You're nobody my age. What was the opposite of afraid? Yeah, afraid. Angry and afraid. That will make me more angry. I want to be more angry. I don't want to be depressed, so let's go with this. You wander through the parts of the castle where other people rarely visit. Blah 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 blah. What mood is she in now? Depressed. I got my anger down. Okay, good. So let's look at my skills. Conversation is still sucky. What did I all fail? Dancing, decoration, sense magic, because I don't have my crystal yet, so I can't do that yet. Let's go for production. So that might raise above 25. And history seems to be important. History. Novan history. Here production. Nova's history involves an endless slew of names and dates. Even as small as it's become, there are 10 dukedoms. No, 11 now, plus the royal line. You hope no one expects you to memorize every lineage. You learn how farmers in the Duchy of Marie rotate between fields for raising crops and fields that lay fallow. I have unlocked a new outfit. Nice. You wander downstairs to visit your father and talk about the latest events in the domain. You're moving with such enthusiasm that you don't realize your father isn't alone until it's too late to avoid him and his companion. Did I catch him having SEX? It is a woman! Countess Siren, not a member of your circles. She's a bit more than a decade your senior, far too old to ever have been your friend, and yet not at all old as noble women go. She has 2 minor titles, no husband, and your father's arm in her grasp. How dare she make a move on your father? Shame her with silent scorn, insult her with false flattery, trip her as she passes. You wait until the Countess gets closer, then hook your foot around to make her stumble. Unfortunately, you get your feet tangled up and end up tripping yourself, falling to the ground with a thud. Oh my god. Elodie, are you alright?
Oh dear!
Bronze
She
Ender,
does
Bronze
see.
Ender, switch
She
channel
does
to
need a bit
general
of
chat.
looking
What
after,
ended
doesn't
it
she?
on Project Phoenix?
Not by you. I should go now. I hope to see more of you later.
Once she's gone, you raise an eyebrow at your father. Don't give me that look, young lady. She's a nice woman, nothing more.
She wants something more.
And it's not gonna happen anytime soon. You should be careful how you deal with people like Siren. You need the goodwill of your nobles as well as your commoners. There haven't been any problems so far. Many dark looks were aimed at your way at the gala. As queen, you must be aware of everything around you. But I am paying attention, but my intrigue is failing. Okay, just one yielding, lonely. That makes me cheerful. You spent the weekend holed up alone in your room with your favorite toys. It's childish, but you feel better. That one a bit up. Good. Good. I have a different outfit now. Ooh, a tuxedo that boosts economics. Very good. So, I get outfits when I get everything above 25. And that's good to know. So once I get into conversation, if I get everything above 25, I get bonuses. So I'm gonna go for accounting. And what else? Internal affairs, because I need to know about these things. Intrigue, internal affairs, economics, accounting. Done. Until you have children of your own, your maternal uncle, the Duke of Merva, is next in line for the crown. And after him will be his daughter, your cousin Charlotte. Okay, so I need to watch my uncle. He might try to kill me. You study taxation and learn about your past monarchs demanded too much and drove peasants into ruin in order to collect it. Other monarchs demanded too little and drove whole domains into ruin by lacking the funds to sustain and defend them. It's a time of year to decide any necessary adjustment to the royal budget. The majority of the money you receive is already spoken for, but there is always some room for discussion. My accounting is successful. Finally, a test I passed! Based on the records and notes of current expenditure, if you maintain the current rate of tax, you will still have 9,994 gold lassie and 44 silver tea-lassie available for special projects. If you lower taxes, you will lose some of that money because it will go to pay your existing costs. If you raise taxes, you should have more. Keep them the same. Okay. Now, with my newfound accounting abilities, I'm going to the treasury. And success. You overwhelm the guards with facts and figures explaining that you need treasury access to adjust the royal budget, which may affect their pay packets as well as the taxes accessed on their friends and family. They stand aside. The glitter is dazzling, but some sixth sense draws you towards one little black box in particular. This is what you need. This is the crystal that will make you a lumen. You tuck the box into your pocket, you can show it to your mentor later and get instructions on what to do next. Good. So, oops, this outfit doesn't give a bonus to anything. Nope. Good. We'll take the outfit with the top hat. Still depressed. So I got that up pretty high. I'm gonna learn more about internal affairs. Because apparently I need that. And what else? Meditation to calm her spirits. Good. Internal affairs and meditation. Your maternal uncle's wife, the Countess Nix, claims kinship to the old Merva line and originally asked your mother for the title of the duchy. However, no one could verify her lineage. As a compromise, your mother created her brother Duke of Merva. Okay. You practice assuming a sitting position that allows you to be relaxed and tranquil without being so relaxed that you are likely to fall asleep. You are requested to stand in judgment. A man is convicted of the murder by strangling of his wife. He does not deny the act, but requests a pardon that he might be set free. If you admit you killed your wife, why do you think I'm going to set you free?
Save me, your majesty! Wasn't my fault! Demons made me do it!
Everyone knows the power of magical beasties. They used me. They twisted my fingers into chains. My wife found me screaming. She tried to shake me, and the chains wrapped around her. I need the priestess to bless me and make me clean again. Demons that make you attack people? Is that even possible? If he's possessed, I'm better off killing him. I don't care whether there were demons or not. You're still a murderer and your life is forfeit. You will be hanged in public as a deterrent of future criminals. He opens his mouth to argue with you further, but then his shoulders slump. Yes, your majesty. Okay, now that I have my crystal, I can talk to Juliana. I got it! What do I do now? Pick up the crystal with your bare hands, press it against your chest over your heart, and say, Illuminate! Do it. Okay, here we go. Illuminate! Ooh. Fancy cutscene. You feel dizzy and both larger and lighter than you were before. The crystal has disappeared from view, but you know where it is. Wow! Achievement! The priestess here is a friend of mine. I will come to your lessons in the faith and train you to use your powers. Yay. New expression. Mood is willful. Gets me bonus to intrigue, military, and lumen. Good. Penalty to royal demeanor, history, and economics. Well, I don't need economics now anyway. And my conversation is down to 0. But that's something for next time, since it's week 20. West Ham with my happy princess. I'm not happy, she's you know, willful. She knows what she wants. Okay. So see you next